Good morning.
Oh, okay. And some people like over the audience. Some people want them to out. They arrived early, and she said they have a masquerade to go to.
Top of the day, top of the morning to you.
Is actually written. I'm originally from Kansas. I'm a Colorado girl though, but I'm originally from Kansas, and this song's called Shattercane. This one actually will be out in October. We're in the studio working on it right now, so this is the acoustic version, but the final version is like killer. But this is actually about a song about Shattercane is a cane that actually is toxic. In Kansas, it's a weed that grows in the milo fields, and it hides itself until about August, and then it shoots up. And if it shatters before you get it cut with a machete, you have to go out and literally cut it out of the fields. If you don't get it cut in a couple weeks, what happens is that it shatters, and then the cows eat it and people can eat it because it gets mixed in, and it can kill you because it's very toxic. So this is about a guy, of course. And he's nothing more than Shattercane.
What's it on?
Yeah, what's up, the guy?
Happy 4th of July.
That's what happens to him. He's rotting in the rain now. That's where he's at.
All right. We say we will be right back. We did get a sign. Some more would you hang out? Maybe for the first time. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. We talked about it last time.
inside my soul begs for change. Melodies, this song's forsaking me, and suddenly the fate takes me.
Again, breaking up. I guess it's like a thing in my life, but it's called Not Home Anymore. Sometimes old houses. Called Not Home Anymore. I hear you walking in. And we'll switch to how much?
got a great booth.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. There's got to be a name around here somewhere.
Celtic Caterer.
Celtic Caterer.
It's on the cookbooks right there.
Thank you.
And next week we'll be at the Pike Street Celtic Festival outside Colorado Springs.
All right.
This song I
Just follow me doing that.
Audrey has a sharp sword. Now, just so you know, Audrey, Ian told me before, he goes, what, they're letting girls joust now? Yeah, I'm just letting you know that's what he said. And then he found out you're from Quebec, and he does not like poutine. I know. Canada's very wholesome food. He doesn't like it. Yeah, he said poutine. That's right. Now, we're going to have Audrey ride down and try and cut that cabbage. Can she do it? Here we go. Raise your voices for Audrey. Now, I didn't mention this before. Now, I want to ask the help of our squires on the field. Everybody, a nice round of applause for all of our squires on the field. Thank you very much, squires. Thank you. I'm going to need your help to have these knights warm up the true athletes in this game. Of course, our war horses. Everybody, a nice round of applause for our war horses, Arthur and Odin. Now we're going to have a chance for our knights to warm up these horses in just two games before the joust, which allow them to stretch their legs, and at the same time, it'll be a lot of fun for you, the audience.
Go into the bathroom. Hey, come here.
Ooh. Charlie automatically throwing the gauntlet over there. Devin, you must be one heck of a kisser, because he's feeling it. In real life, Audrey actually is a veterinarian. She's got a doctorate. She speaks multiple languages. Dutch Spanish. She competes in one of the stupidest sports mankind ever invented, jousting. A nice round of applause for Dame Audrey! That's right, the one and only back to the board himself, Charlie, the Pusher and Joust. I love it.
Chip. I know Abraham Lincoln.
I know Boba.
I know Bro Cephas.
Bro Coral. You got it.
Like I said, next to my farm we had like horses. Dude, the dude told us they had the equestrians that were jumping.
I can come over there. You want me to get closer?
Excuse me.
Tied up with a black velvet band. When I took a stroll down Broadway, leading not long for to say. And who should I meet but this pretty fair maid coming traipsing along the highway? She was both fair and handsome, her neck was just like a swan, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Here we go. Her eyes they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. With that in mind, Ryan's gonna sing you a song about Scotsmen and what they may or may not be wearing underneath their kilts. Clap along with me, won't you?
Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening there. One could tell by how he walked that he drank more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street.
Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring diddle I-o.
He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About this time two young and lovely girls just happened by. One says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See young sleeping Scotsman so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt."
Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring diddle I-o.
I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman quiet as could be, and they lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there behold for them to see beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth.
Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring diddle I-o. 'Twas
nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment, then one says we must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along. As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. From the bonny star the Scots kilt they lift and show.
ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring diddle I-o.
On the bonny star the Scots kilt they lift and show. But the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards a tree. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees.
Oh, what?
In a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Well, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize."
Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring diddle I-o. Lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. This song is one of my most favorite Stubby Shillelaghs originals, written by Mr. Shaughnessy McDaniel right here. Because for a band like the Stubby Shillelaghs, it's not just St. Patrick's Day, it is every day. This is Celtic American. Well, the sense must be if I am white. Say a black is racist, then how is this right? I check the box that says other, and then I write in that I'm Celtic American. And it's more than March 17th. It's every day of the week. I'm a bit of a Scot and an Irishman, 'cause I'm Celtic American. German, not a Russian or two. You're all great people, but I know what are you. And none of me for better in the Caucasus Mountains, cause I'm Celtic American. And it's more than March 17th, it's every day of the week. I'm a bit of a Scot and an Irishman, cause I'm Celtic American. Well, it's not just the Celts, and it's not just the Baroque, and it's not just about when these things are in vogue. It's singing our songs when we drink with our kin, and makes us Celtic American. And it's more than March 17th, it's every day of the week. I'm a bit of a Scot and an Irishman, cause I'm Celtic American. No one remembers the bigots of old, hating Irishman that made them feel big and bold. It's been a century, so we forgot the sin. Now it's a Celtic American. And it's more than March 17th, it's every day of the week. I'm a bit of a Scot and an Irishman, cause I'm Celtic American. We can skip the background clause, cause it keeps your data fatal flaw. When you group us together, you divide us again. How about we stick with American? And a tall shot of Jameson or Glenfiddich, but nothing rhymes with Glenfiddich. Thank you very much, thank you.
So the wearable is our system. Is that sounds cool? Would you like to try one on? As to what kind of special play? I do. Yes, I guess.
Now, look at the other hand. And show everybody else the cards. So everybody can see it. Now show them back to the card so they know it's a real card. All right, here you go, Pete. Let's go ahead and tell me when to stop. Come on. There we go. What? Now, ready?
Oh, you're sitting tight. Oh, good thing I brought baseball maxes.
So, one of my favorite parts about singing this type of music is getting people to sing along with us. And I very much hope that you sing along with us for this song. If you don't know the chorus, it goes just like this. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, in a neat little town they called Belfast, apprentice to trade I was found, and many an hour of sweet happiness have I spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, betrayed by a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, I took a stroll down Broadway, needing not long for to say, when who shall I meet but this pretty fair maid, come a traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Here we go! Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
a gold watch he took from his pocket and placed it right into my hand. And the very first thing that I said was, obsessed to the black velvet band. Here we go. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear. The judge, he says to me, young man, your case it is proven clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from the land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Here we go. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellows, forward and take by me. When you are out on the town, me lads, beware of the pretty colleen. They'll feed you with malt drink, oh yeah, till you are unable to stand. And the very first thing that you'll know is you've landed in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I taught her the queen of the land. And her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. One last time. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. Her neck, it was just like a swan. And her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Oi, thank you so much, thank you. You all know this song, sing along, please. This is meant to send you off with a smile on your face, a skip in your step, and indeed a twinkle in all of your eyes. And it goes like this. Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. Shut 'em up! Shut the front door! Oh, fiddlesticks. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. I'd always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, that's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chums, just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. I always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. For life is quite absurd, and that's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Well, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and yes, the joke is true. You'll see it's all a show. Give them laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. I always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Come on, cheer up, Ryan. Always look on the bright side of life. You start from nothing, you go to nothing. What do you lose? Nothing. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We are the Stubby Shillelaghs, and this is the parting glass. Sure, why not? Hey, cheers, brother. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who surely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Thank you again so much. We are the Stubby Shillelaghs. We hope to see you soon. Salucha!